Last night we told you that Gulf World Marine Park has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The parent company Dolphin Capital filed last Friday. News 13's Grace Velez sat down with the bankruptcy attorney to break down what the filing means for the park's future.
Chapter 11 bankruptcy is a legal process that allows businesses and individuals to reorganize debts and finances while continuing to operate, trying to avoid liquidation. But what does that look like for a company like Gulf World?
Operations running may mean paying chief reorganizational officers' salaries and paying security and paying water bills and winding down the corporation and selling or transferring off assets.
Bankruptcy attorney Michael Wynn says the nature of bankruptcy moves fast and more documents are still coming out.
One of the things I just read said that they, on the eve of filing, removed all of the leadership of the corporations involved and brought in a restructuring team. Not unusual, but when you're dealing with a debtor that specializes in marine mammals and the well-being and care of animals that deserve to be treated appropriately, making sure that you have people in place to protect those animals is very important.
The first day of motions will begin Wednesday, April 2nd.
So there's going to be a number of things that get addressed tomorrow, including but not limited to the protection of the dolphins and other marine life across all 13 entities, right? Because this isn't just Gulf World, it's Gulf World and 12 others. And so one court in Delaware is addressing what happens to all of that across the board, and a lot of that's going to occur tomorrow. So is our Gulf World open on Wednesday? Hard to say. I might make other plans.
In this bankruptcy case, those animals are perceived as assets to the company.
While they should be afforded rights and they should be taken care of and they should be cared for delicately, they are also assets that have money values affixed to them that have to be addressed.
Wynn says if those assets are turned over to other marine parks or rehabilitation facilities, the debtors can no longer utilize them to pay debts. There are several other parties aside from the animals that could suffer.
Unfortunately, a lot of people come out with their hands in the air saying, "Where's my money?" And I would anticipate that in a case like this, there very well may be a lot of claimants at the end of the day who have unsecured claims that are not going to be able to be paid. Now, what's unique about this case is you can tell that they did a decent amount of pre-petition work. However, they have not filed fully complete documents in all of the cases. Well, what does that let you know? It lets you know that most likely this came up a little bit quicker than others.
In Bay County, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
A federal bankruptcy judge in Delaware is set to hear a 275-page document tomorrow related to the financing package the debtors want approved. Debt funding is also on the docket.